Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, thank you for coming back again. It's early Saturday morning for love my Saturdays. Hey, Charlie. I am so happy to see you. Um, I am I am a tarot reader, also, and I also have a bunch of patients help. Hey, Cherry. Hey, Nisha. Oh, I'm so glad my team is coming to visit. I'm so glad to see you all. And I welcome you to join me. And today, this morning, we are going to do your personal readings. These are all about you. At last night, I did the signs. I was away for a week. I am sorry. I was actually working on a music video for a friend who's a singer, and so it took up way too much. So, but I'm back, and I have a whole bunch of new projects now that we're almost out of retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but this Mercury retrograde and the eclipse has been so. I here to help you guys out and also to answer anyone's questions. So I don't want this just to be scripted for reading of what I'm going to. I want you guys to ask me questions. I want you guys to engage. I want you guys to ask me more than what's up going on with the person. I can certainly ask that, but I really want questions. Of course, I'll ask about, how is Venus affecting person, Mercury retrograde? What's karma, bringing up what, you may need. I can look in. So I see some of my regulars are love that so much. Happy. I'm also offering my voice is bouncing. I have a problem with my microphone. I wonder what's going on with my microphone. Is my voice better now? Wonder what's going on with my Tisha, is my voice better now? I'm sorry. I had a problem. I'm having a problem with my microphone ever since the new update happened with my software. My microphone has been acting good. Yeah. So I'll put my microphone right in front. It's been acting really weird since I've had the update on the software. So sorry about that, guys. For some reason, it must be something on my microphone I have to adjust. But if I, for some reason, yeah, so I'll just put it right in front of me. All right, guys. So who's who wants to try this out? You know, maybe your person's energies is haunting you with this retrograde season, Venus retrograde. That's all about your love and your money. Maybe you want to know more about what's taken place with this retrograde. Retrograde is a lot to do with going back over old things that have to be renewed or redoed. Maybe it's a past life situation that is coming up for you. Um, Maybe they're watching you and sensing sensing your detachment. What's going on? What do you want to find out today? And for all of you who just wants to join me and support me and uh, listen and watch, I welcome you. I'm glad to see. All right. So I did go and create 3 different videos, and my microphone has been not working for whatever reason. And so I have to go and redo them again. And they were really informative, lots of information on those videos. And so I'm going to hope to redo them again today and post them today, later on today. I was a little discouraged that I went and did these videos and the sound, it was just like every now and then I would lose a word. And so I got to reboot everything and see if I can get it working again. All right. So, Cherry, you, fantastic. Now, you have to tell me what you want to know. All right. So, this is where you get to ask me anything, anything at all. You can ask me a question about twin flames. You can ask me a question about how something works. You can ask me a question. I am a very knowledgeable person on, you know, all sorts of different things regarding even the subtle energy system. So ask me a question and I will answer it. So everybody get your questions ready. And it doesn't have to be about you and a particular person, but certainly this is focused on towards you getting your soulmate and dumping the rest, right? Dumping the lessons and dumping the loops and dumping the old energies. Does this come to take your time to teach you something, to leave and abandon you, and all of those different things? Like tell me, what do you really want to know? When do you see me meeting your true love? All right, let's look into that one. All right, Cherry. For some reason, I was thinking that was going to be the question you're going to ask. And you know what? Before I answer this question, let's. Hi, Aisha. Um, so Cherry, Aisha, I'll get to your question next. Um, so Cherry, before I answer this question, let's look at Aisha. One question. Like first, let me get to when will I meet my life partner? Oh, you changed. Oh, hi, Nisha. We're just getting started. So Cherry asked the question. I'm going to go and focus on Cherry for a bit, and then how about we go to you, Aisha? So you hang tight and welcome to the channel. I do ask that everybody who is asking questions that you subscribe, just so I can tap into your energy a little bit easier. And it is only because of the fact that we have to share our energy. And it's just a thing with me. Yes. I mean, it's early in the morning, not even 8 in the morning for me. So I've got my coffee here and we're all hanging out. Hey, Ann, you didn't miss. I was wondering if you were going to find me here. We're all being chill this morning, just hanging out. All right. So let me see if I can get some information for our lovely Cherry. Thank you, Aisha. Aisha, I'm probably saying that probably incorrectly, and I'm so sorry if I am. And let me know if my microphone is acting up. I'm really sorry about that. I know that it's a little frustrating. It is really frustrating. Oh, well, that was great timing for you, Anne. It's Saturday morning for me, so I'm just getting up and finally fresh, ready to start a day, and I've got lots of work here for me to do. All right, so Cherry wants to know a timeline for her and her person. Well, I want to find out a little bit about Cherry's person. You don't mind, Cherry? I want to get nosy. Let me see here, Cherry. All right. I see you hoping for your true love. And I see you hoping for your true love. Ah, I'm I'm seeing you searching for your true love here. All right. And so what happens is I'm seeing that you're in a situation, Cherry, where it's kind of like you're finally facing your truth. You're finally being liberated from this change that's happening to you. There is a moment of clarity where you have this realization that a cycle that you have been seeking is this person. This is a part of your mission right now in this life. I'm seeing that the obstacle for you is this celebration of this completion of a complete package of what you're looking for. And how you're manifesting is subconsciously, subconsciously, you're loving, giving, and intuitive. You know deep down inside your divine feminine. You are seeking for your masculine. And so you are the Queen of Cups subconsciously. But consciously, you're saying, but I am the magician, which is how do I manifest? This is me. This is within me. So with your absolute mind, you know it's how you handle your energy, but subconsciously, it's how you manage your energy as a divine woman. Now, in the past, I see here the Two of Cups, which means in the past you have met a soulmate or a partnership or a commitment, or you've had some form of a divine exchange of you and this person. Past life. Past life. So this is not somebody who is just going to show up in your life. This is somebody that you've already known, and you've known this person before. What's happening in the near future is you are releasing what has been preventing that person from showing up. What has been protection is the karmic lessons that we have to learn in order for us to achieve your process with this person. I'm seeing here that how you see yourself is holding back. You see yourself as, oh, I don't have much. I don't have much opportunities. But everyone else sees you as, oh, you're so fortunate. You're so lucky to have this beautiful change. So here you are wishing for your person. The greatest gift in the world that you could find is that romantic soulmate. And so what I'm seeing here, which I'll clarify now, is that you are seeking yourself. complete fulfillment in yourself. It's like you won't settle for anyone until you become fully yourself. You do not see yourself as being a great manifester because of the fact you want to have this divine, wonderful, hey, Carol, you want to have this divine, wonderful connection with this one particular person. And this one particular person, it needs to be that particular person. It needs to be the divine counterpart. It needs to be the one that you feel is devoted and only chosen for you. But the reason that you are searching, the reason that you are still looking, this is what's going to interfere with divine timing, is you're still seeking because you keep on looking for something that you think you're blocked from, that you are looking for some kind of truth and you can never find it. It's elusive to you. It's like, I can't seem to manifest that truth showing up. And every time I want to find it and surrender, it's never there. So instead of receiving it, you're pushing it away. You're pushing it away. Instead of knowing it's already there, you just have to allow it to appear in divine timing. Stop looking for it and just start being. Now, I'm getting, taking off Pisces hair. Let's take off the signs. So I'm getting, thank you, Carol. So I'm getting, Cherry. This is what you are to understand. This eclipse is about you releasing the block. This eclipse is about you releasing the truth. What is the truth? What, you need to release that you are not a great manifester. This is the moon that is coming up today, or some tomorrow, some yesterday, but this is the releasing time for you. And if you release by the next new moon, you hear that, Cherry? Just be open to what is going to show up by the next new moon. That's your answer, Cherry. You guys are having a big party there. I'm just enjoying this chat. Okay, Cherry, that's your news. By the next new moon, because this one is all about you releasing the block. Just allow everything to flow the way it needs to go. Allow things to fall into place and just know that you are already been taken care of. Allow the opportunity to show up. Don't be looking for it. It's going to happen when you're not looking for it. It's going to be happening when you're not seeking the truth. And when somebody shows up, it may not be clear that that person's there for you. But there will be a familiarity. There will be acknowledgement, but maybe not right away, because I am seeing that you have been seeking you. And if you feel that you can't find yourself, they can't find you either. So look at you. Look at you every morning and really see who you are. Really admire who you've become, no matter what. Because as you look at yourself in that adoration, they will, by next new moon, they will be here for you. All right. So next is where Aisha. Aisha is next. You want Aisha, you asked a question. So much is it going on in the chat. I can't find your question now. Let me see if I can bring it up on my phone. Aisha, you still here? I gotta go and see if I can find my chat. Your question now. Let me. Aisha. You have the same type of question. Are you ready to hear what I have to tell you? Aisha? Hello, Aisha. You here? All right. So I see Aisha has a very similar question. Aisha was next, and her question, or I'm assuming, when will I meet my life partner? Now, Aisha, you could have many relationships before you meet your partner. So let's get clarified to M here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Aisha, it could be a commercial or something on her YouTube. It's just it could be the possibility of having a commercial or whatever on theirs. I don't have commercials running on mine, but everybody's YouTubes are different. So let me see. Aisha. All right. So Aisha's going through, it looks like something that she didn't want to have ended. And because something that she did not want to end, she's hoping for some reconciliation or recovery from it. You know, she was really happy with what she had. And unfortunately, she had some protection that had come through and rescued her, and she wasn't aware of it. So, and I'm talking about you in a third party, but if you come through, and you'll be able to understand most of it. So I'm seeing here that you were content in a situation, but some resilience came through. There was a possibility. Thanks, Cherry. It was a possibility that something came through with some resilience and some protection had been an interference in this connection. And so it had been challenges that you tried to overcome in the past. But I see coming up soon, be prepared because you're going to get a message about this person. Because I am seeing that subconsciously you've been seeking this person for quite some time. And you have been subconsciously looking for this person to come back. But as long as you see in your mind's eye, the way that you see things in your mind is that they're they're not looking at you the same way as you did. As long as you see this interference, as long as you see this disconnection, they're not coming back, because it's your mind. It's your mind that's interfering. It's your limited beliefs on how you see it through. I'm seeing that there is a message coming soon for you. And you have been really kind of stressed and in a very negative place about this, but everyone else sees you possibly getting your fulfillment. I see that you are afraid of more conflict. You're afraid there's going to be more because of this conflict that's still stuck in you. There is some conflict that needs to be released. And this retrograde may be showing up for you. I am seeing that you need to move on from this conflict. You need to see everything as resolved. You need to see a happy ending and believe that happy ending would happen in order for this person to come through. There was some unhealthy habits between you two. I'm getting the day would be on the 30th. And they're not giving me a timeline yet. They said you first have to shift the energy and be patient. But sometime in the near future, it's going to happen. You just have to shift your mindset and get past the conflict that is seeing you two apart. But you know who it is. It's the person that you've been searching for a long time. Well, who was the next question, please? You got so many chats here. I'm just loving this so much. Thank you so much. I missed you all so much last week. 1 week away from you all. All right. I see a bunch of you. You all probably have some questions. All right. So Aisha's done. Cherry's done. Nisha, what's your question? Can I ask about my SP or not? Nisha? All right. Isha, I just did you. You might have to go back a little bit and watch it. I just did your answer. All right. So question is Anne. Who did the last question? So I had Isha ask me a question. I seen everybody was saying hi, but here, I'm gonna have to get my little whiteboard out because I'm losing track of who's next. And did Anne ask a question? I see Nisha. And I see you have written about Anne. Did Anne ask a question? I see RK asked a question. So you want Suki's energies about you. I don't know who I'm going to tap into, but I can certainly try. And Anne, what's your question? You have to ask a question this time. I'm not doing just a general reading. I'm actually asking questions, and I don't see Anne's question. That's why I'm asking. Timeline for Anne return her person. All right. Timeline. So you guys like these timeline ones, because this is what I did for the last two is timelines. Or, you know, even with Aisha was what was blocking hers. Will my husband come back? All right. Right. All right. All right. All right. RK, what was your question? Um, I don't want to miss anybody's question. So I've got Nisha. You're asking about I don't know if I'm saying it right. Suki. We've got Anne, timeline for your husband, and RK. I seen you had a question. Did his current feeling? Well, remember, this is eclipse. This is Venus retrograde. We've got also we've got Venus retrograde, we've got Mercury retrograde, and we've got the eclipse. So let's do the next three. If anybody asks any questions, moderators, just see if there is a way that you can just write it down for me, because I won't be paying attention for right now. All right. I'm going to do Nisha. For some reason, I just need to clear my space a little bit. All right. I'm better. I could still feel the other questions still flowing through here. So I was just wondering. All right. So I have some answers for you. I'm seeing here that some kind of talent, some kind of job that you have, there's something to do with the workplace. You work with a team of people. There may be someone from the workplace or someone connected with your work, your purpose. I see you all working together. And what is being a problem is you have feelings for this person. There's a conflict because even though this is somebody that you work with, you have emotional connection with this person. And in the past, you found it very distracting. You found it really distracting. You never really thought it was going to be anything. It was going to be reciprocated. And I'm seeing here your mind is telling you there is something here to look at. There is something here to pay attention to. And you're starting to realize there's a possibility that if you actually could have this, all you have to do is make a choice. And that's in your mind. But in your subconscious, in your subconscious, you're afraid to give to this energy. There is something that is not trusting to give. You do not feel worthy. You have a limitation based on you feeling worthy. There is a limited belief here. So it's something that you need to lift off yourself because you are very worthy. You see yourself as desirable. You see yourself as intelligent. You see yourself as determined. But you question if you belong to this person. You question if this is the person that was just to be a catalyst. And I'm showing here that you need to have patience, courage, and compassion for yourself on this journey. Because in this journey, it is about the journey and not the destination. Because once you get there, are you going to feel fulfilled? You see, you have to love yourself. You have to feel worthy. And you have to see that the whole journey was about you experiencing love, whether they're in it or not. It doesn't matter. You have to be giving, which you're not. August. If you start working through that energy right now, by August, I know it seems a little far away and it will come closer, but self-worth and giving that energy, exchanging that energy has a lot to do with how this works. You see, if you are holding back so much, they're not even able to feel your energy. You are so guarded. You're protecting yourself. So what you have to do is understand to allow yourself to give with no expectations and just believe that you are experiencing love just because you give it. But if you're wondering why you're not receiving it, it's because you don't feel worthy. So you have to work on self-worth, not just whether you deserve it, but are you lovable? Do you love yourself? Or do you need somebody else to validate it? Yeah, everybody can like that like button, but you know what? The like button is not as important to me. But what I like is that you're here with me, that you're watching this, that you're sharing this. Yes, that we can, right. Well, manifesting is it's easier than what we make it out to be. It really is, right? And so it's not so much the like button, but that you are supporting and being part of this tribe and being able to feel you're sharing and contributing and being part of this. I'm not here alone. I'm not doing this on my own. I'm doing it because of you guys. And I want you guys to give back to me just as much as I'm giving back to you. This is how we all work. Share in this energy because it's love. Oh gosh, I love all of you guys. The messages. The messages. I wish these would stay. I gotta figure out how to use my OBS and be able to save my messages publicly because I don't know how to do this. But I love these. I love these. These are so wonderful. So much love here. So the timeline for you is August. And it can even happen sooner. But for you, this eclipse out, you're not feeling worthy. There is a subconscious belief that if you give into this, you're going to be disappointed, that you are not feeling worthy of this love, right? I think you need to shine bright like the star that you are. All right, so we have Anne. Anne wants to find out about timeline of her and her husband. All right, let's look and see what's going on. Now, Anne, we have Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and eclipse out. I'm doing a special on readings for 1444. Just if you want to go a little deeper into all of this, and let me just see what comes up through this. And I'm just saying that because I know that this is a long-term entanglement that's happened for quite some time. And there may be more information once it comes up. I can already feel a lot of different things coming through. Now, Anne, I'm getting if you continue. I'm not making this up. I'm getting if you keep on doing the meditations, you're gonna get your man back. Your partnership, your commitment is gonna be there. I am showing here. Trust your wisdom because your patience is your key. You're patient and listen to your intuition because the only thing that is interfering here is your own creative inspiration. Understand what I just said to you. Listen to your intuition, your wisdom, and your patience, because the only way you have any interference is your own creative inspiration. Anybody can tell you differently, and this may influence your own ability to manifest this person. You see, I'm seeing in the past, there is a lot of pain. There was this disappointment, this regret, and you needed to learn how to forgive. And so I'm seeing here that you feel that you've missed your opportunity, and your opportunity will not ever be there again. But what you had to do was release this ending subconsciously. There was a transformation. There was a catalyst in all of this. And there was an actual gift in all of this there. You were lost in your own self. You lost not your husband, but you lost yourself. And in this regret and in this disappointment, you needed to be awakened to who you really are and how powerful you were. So in this ending, there was a transformation. And now you have to look at your inner child, because this is where you need your healing, your inner child. And so when you do the meditation, the one with the inner child healing, oh, that was the one that I just posted recently. Do that one. It's coming up in the reading. It's literally coming up in the reading. They're saying, I have no idea how these cards come up the way they do, but I'm starting to get a little creeped out myself. They're telling you to do the inner child healing. The one that is got your person there too. You lost yourself. And when you connect with yourself, the part of you that you lost a long time ago, you are going to find that you're going to see that your ability to manifest so fluidly, you were in victim mentality, and you need to recover back into your abundance. You have to go back into your energy of where you lost yourself. Now, others are like, oh, her person's not going to be back. That's okay. Let them all say. You see, this was about you having this holy matrimony in. And when you do this, your love will be back. I see your partnership. I see your commitment. I see your reconciliation. And all you had to do was recover, meditate, love yourself. Yeah, well, let me see a timeline. Let me see if there's a timeline. But right now, this person's coming back. Yes, I just posted one. Not the limerence one, but the other one would be, yeah. It's saying it is the right time now to take action. Do continue. Everything is going perfectly alignment. It's like it's already happening. It's already in the works. It's already starting to happen. You may even see in the next couple of days what's happening, right? So just believe. Just believe. This is not about you needing to heal disappointment. This is about you forgiving self. You lost yourself, and you just need to forgive yourself and bring that inner child back to you. Bring this all back into you. Feel it all happening. Allow yourself to become part of all of that. You know, there was just you. You're still persecuting yourself. But they say, let the meditations. All right. That was lovely. I was expecting to be answering questions that were a little bit like, how does this work, right? But okay. Okay, you're next. Yes, that's the one. Thank you, Carol. Soul retrieval meditation. That's the one. That's the one with the inner child. I think the other one with the 12 videos in it is also got inner child healing in it. So they're pointing to the one with the inner child healing. It's saying it's already you in the next couple of days. You may even see some kind of sign that it's happening, but it's already in the works. So it's probably because you've been listening to the meditations, you're starting to believe. You just need it to align yourself with forgiveness. You need to stop looking at yourself and persecuting yourself for your regret. You need to heal your regret, and you need to reconnect with yourself. You need to reconnect with your inner child, because it has a lot to do with inner child healing. It doesn't happen overnight. Everybody wants to go, there it goes. No, it's healing, it's happening, and it's already in the works. All right. I have RK. You want to look at current feelings with your person. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Oh yeah. It's like a party here. It's a party here. I love it. I'm loving it. This is so fun. This is a great way to enjoy my morning coffee, guys. I love it. I did the readings for the signs last night, and it was regarding the Venus retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, and the eclipse, and what needed to be eclipsed out. It's been a heavy, heavy, heavy time for me as well. And so I'm a Virgo, and a Scorpio rising, and a Leo moon. And so this has been really heavy time. Work has been really busy. I've been putting in long hours. I've been doing a lot of projects, and there is a lot that has been going on. But this is the best moment for me, is to spend this time with you. So I gotta fix my glasses later. I've got one of my little things popped out. That's crooked. It's driving me crazy. All right. RK, you're next. So remember, when you are finding your tribe, allowing the energy to rise, to feel so aligned, to feel so good, this is what it feels like to raise your vibration. You are aligning with the energies, you're aligning with the vibe, you're aligning with the possibilities. And this is why it's so important for, hey, Jessica, you may want to catch up. You've missed so much. So there is a possibility of how this works. I mean, look, I see love in my window. I see flowers all around us. I see such beautiful things here. And this is all wonderful. And so there is no negativity here. And if somebody wants to show up and be negative, it's on them. But because we're all just look at them, we're like, you need love. I love this. I love this so much. All right. RK. Yeah, you might want to go back and watch Jessica. RK, we're going to do you. All right. You're looking for a timeline with, I'm going to look at the names. Is it Sidneath? Sidneath? What exactly, can you get it clear with your question? RK, what is it that you want to know? You just want to know like really get personal. Like, what is your question? How deep you want to go? What do you want to really know? Don't get a ticket. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde. You don't want to get into traffic tickets or anything. Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and the eclipse. All right. You want to get nosy. You want to know, what do they feel? Do you really want to know? And I always ask this. All right. All right. I'm going to tell you. All right. Okay. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. All right. So sometimes there may be something here you may not want to know, but I will tell you why. And it doesn't make it better, but at least you'll know. All right. There has been a situation you did not want to end, and it was a cycle that was ended in a contract. Yeah. Yeah. Soul contract showing right here. Soul contract had to end. All right. So I'm getting a soul contract had to end. And what is the interference? The interference is there is a knowledgeable, respectful person, somebody who is not emotionally available, but this person is very knowledgeable, very objective, very respected, and this person is your interference. You see, in the past, you wished for this person. You desired this person. You asked for this person. And in your mind's eye, how you see with your mind in your own belief system, you were like, yeah, this is not going to be happening soon. But subconsciously, this person showed up and spoke the truth and happened innocently. It was a message that came through loud and clear. And so you're concerned that you have no choice anymore. You're concerned because you have no choice which direction to go. You lost that opportunity. And so you see yourself as just playing and innocently loving this person. And realistically, this other person sees you as progression, that you had a lovely connection. This wasn't karmic. This was a soulmate. But there was not enough trying to think of what was not enough there to keep it connected. There was, it's like there's more that has to happen. Like, I'm seeing here that somebody lost the inspiration. So I don't know if RK if you didn't believe it or they didn't. But someone said, oh, I don't see a future. That's all. They just did not see a future. They did not say, they did not see you or you did not see them as the one. That's all it was. Everything looks pretty good here. You wished for it and it was a contract. But I see someone else. I see someone else here for you. Let me look at the timeline when that person's coming, all right? Are you okay with that, RK, that there is someone else? Because this other person will be worth it. It's time to move on from the old relationship. Next month, you will know, or it will be started between you two. It's time to let them go and start with this new person. You have a new person, and this person may not be emotionally available, but they're very intelligent. You're going to connect with them mentally. And he is not a boy. He's not going to play games. He's going to be a man. He's going to be a very masculine man. I'm loving everybody's getting such good news. All right. Was there anybody else who I missed? Was there anybody else who asked? Anybody else? You're welcome. I'm glad I was here for you. If anybody wants to dive deeper, I do charge a lot more for my readings, actually. And they're in Canadian, so it's not even that much. But I'm going to do a special this week. Okay, you have to ask your question. You have to get detailed. Don't be so vague, because the more vague you are, the more vague I have to be with my answers. And I had to go in deeper. Come on, give me a good question. What do you want, Jessica? Tell me. And did I get everybody else's questions? Carol, are you still here with us? I know it's getting a little late in the day for you. And thank you for all joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. My twin flames feelings right now for me. All right. I'm going to do Jessica and then you, Carol. My twin flames feelings right now for me. Do you really want to know that, Jessica? I'm going to ask this question, Jessica. Why is that so important? Because that's one of the things that I teach, is what others think of me is none of my business. It really doesn't matter. If that makes sense, right? So, but you want to check to see what is your person's emotional intent, mental intent, physical intent. You're saying feelings, so you're looking at the emotional energy involved. Let me look. All right. So here's this person who's been not quite ready. Very passionate for you, but not quite ready. And what has been interference is he is emotionally connected with someone else, right? There is another person involved here. It's not just you and him. And so his interference is this other person. Now, in the past, there was some karma that you had to resolve with another person. And that karma was a tie that you had to, that, you know, you could follow through with, probably in marriage. And so, in your mind's eye, in your belief system, you were determined, you were motivated, you were like, I am determined this is going to happen. But in your subconscious, you questioned, am I worthy of this person? Am I able to work towards this person? Am I able to do enough? And so in the near future, I see you two planning on a partnership. You two are planning on a partnership, and you others are recognizing and seeing you as you know, both of you playing out your inner child energies. But they want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you something that they have been pulling back, and telling you something that you have not yet been revealed. And so you really are hoping to succeed. This is really about validation for you, because you don't, you need to heal self-worth. You don't feel worthy of this relationship. You put this person on a pedestal higher than you. Nisha, I already did your reading. Did I not do your... Nisha, I already did your reading. I'm only doing one reading for each person. I'm not doing multiple readings for one person. If anybody wants to do more checking in on the reading, they have to book a reading. I'm not doing multiple readings on one person. So I am seeing here that you have to look at the way that you value yourself, the way that you see yourself as desirable. You don't see yourself as desirable. You don't see yourself as intelligent. You don't see yourself on the level that you really are. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Does that sound like him? My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. So this person's not even being honest with you. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. This is what's going through this person's head. I'm going to look at something else here. Jessica's person. So you do have to work on yourself. They wish they could be a different person and give you what you need. They really wish they could be a different person and give you what you need. And I think that's a mirror in you. You wish you could be a different person and give them what they need. Think about that. Patience. It's not time yet for you two. Yeah, you're at the start, Nisha. I think I did you first. So Nisha, patience. It's not time yet. There's a little work yet for you. Next couple of months, there will be a transition. Next couple of months, there will be a transition. So you really have to work on loving yourself, because I see you're still involved with a karmic rot, and this person's still involved with theirs. And twin flames cannot be together. They're actually still entangled with their karmic situations. You both are needing to evolve on your own in order for you to resolve what needs to be done before you can come back together. In fact, your entanglement is what is making complicated, because you don't know if you're actually mirroring each other or projecting into each other. And so when two twin flames come together, you'll see each other mirroring each other. And so before you know it, you're just reflecting each other, and you don't know which one is actually mirroring who, right? So you both may be involved in these connections and these marriages just because the other is, right? And so you need to come apart so you can get back into your own energy, and they get back into their own energy. And so as long as you keep on putting all that energy into them and they are on the pedestal, that doesn't make you into alignment. Does that make sense? So as long as you are putting them up on a higher energy level, it's going to put you on a lower vibration. And so you need to raise your vibration. If they're your twin flame, all the energy you put into them, you need to put into yourself first in order for you to raise your vibration, because they're not doing that work for you, right? They're looking at themselves, and you're looking at them. So you're putting all the energy into them. So that energy is actually going to raise their vibration and not yourself, because so you're going to stay out of alignment. So you need to see yourself just as empowered as them, just as worthy as them, as more deserving as them. And because of the fact is, as long as you are out of alignment, you'll never be aligned. So this is really just a misalignment at the time, because you need to finish your stuff, and so do they. And so twin flames can sometimes just stay as friendships or through this. Yeah, it's exactly what Carol is saying right there. Nothing worse than unhealed enmeshment energy. And that's why you have to go apart. You have to go in your own corners so that that enmeshment is able to separate, so that you are your stuff. And that's why that clearing that I do with the limerence is so important. You're literally clearing off their energy of what you have enmeshed and created in your belief systems and all sorts of energies, and just clear it all away. So you get in your corner, they get in their corner. And then you allow everything to dissolve. So you would be able to come together and see each other for who you really are. They can really see you and not themselves projected into you. Think about this. Look at all the healing that we've come through. Look at all the ways that we are mirroring and projecting and reflecting. And you know, when somebody cannot really see you for who you really are, it's because of that enmeshment that we're talking about. Get yourself clear, get yourself free of all of that energy, and just stand up like the rock star you are, and just get up on stage and sing the most beautiful song. Because when we listen to the music, that is the one thing that we'll focus on. No matter what, when that song plays, nothing else matters. And that's the thing. You can hear the song because the heart will listen. You are a rock star. Absolutely. And yes, I was working on your reading last night. So let me finish that today and I'll send that along. Right? Um, but yes, exactly. Carol there knows. She's been working with me for a while and she gets it. She's been there where you have been and she's come a long ways. So there is truth to how it will happen. And when you're sitting there watching a pot boil, it's going to take a long time. But when you go away to do something that's fun and exciting, that pot will boil so fast, you didn't even know it was happening. And that's how it works. When you're sitting there just waiting, you'll wait a long time and you will miss the opportunity to have fun and raise your vibration. Whew. All right. So, Carol, I think you were next. Carol, what was your question? I know you asked one. I have to go look for it. Oh, what blocks are you currently working on? Let's see. I'll probably wrap it up really soon after Carol. I can start feeling myself getting woozy. So when I get depleted, I'll have to. Yeah, I got a little bit left to go. I think we got a lot done today. This has been fantastic. Absolutely. Wonderful. Wonderful morning. I love this vibe. We might have to do this every Saturday morning. Some Saturday mornings, I have a client comes by. All right. What blockages? I can feel your energy. I can't explain it. Your energy is really powerful. I don't know how to translate that. Anybody know how to translate? All right. No, Carol. Carol's energy. She's very different from everyone. Don't take that as an insult, anybody. But Carol's energy. Look, this comes up. You are so different from everyone else around me. It comes up. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I just don't know. Usually I can use a translator. And do those meditations. Stop looking outside yourself. You're doing it. All right, Carol. You are to own. I'm seeing here that there is a contract. There is a contract here regarding emotions. There is a newfound love regarding emotions that is not being fulfilled. And it was just like I told someone else the same thing with you. The only interference is the creative force, your own creative inspiration, your own creative opportunities. By you being passionate of something else. So I'm seeing here that in the past, you gave into an energy, and in your mind, you see this as something that you needed to release, that it was maybe karmic. And in your subconscious, it was for you to tap into your real intuition, your real divine feminine energy that you have been blocked. So you've been blocking your divine feminine energy. I am seeing there is a commitment coming up soon for you. And that commitment may be a marriage or a celebration of a finality to a relationship. There is a beginning where you are raising your commitment to actually like saying, hey, let's do this. You are being seen as somebody who is getting their wishes all coming true, but others are looking at it as she's no longer dissatisfied. So there has been a lot of healing of your inner child. And so the speeding of the process has slowed down because you're not being motivated or inspired to heal the same way as it used to be. You are to do breath work. You are to do breath work and work with Om, because your crown blocked. And that has a lot to do with ego. It has a lot to do with your own mind, your own part of the mind. The ego is all that is left to do. So that's your answer. It says here that you've been releasing. Hello, hope you're doing well and safe. I can please request a soulmate reading, the one I've meant to be with. So you're seeing here, Carol, that you have been releasing what has been resisting you, what has been protecting you, what has been being the karmic influence that has been stopping you. You've been releasing that. But we both know you've been doing amazing. And this is exactly what's coming. Yeah. Sab, you have to actually ask me a question and I will give you an answer. I'm not doing a full-fledged soulmate reading. I'm just If you go and actually watch what I've been doing, you'll see what I've been doing. It's just kind of like they're readings, but they're answering questions. I'm not going to sit here for an hour doing a whole reading. Just answer a question. And you also have to be subscribed, and in order for us to share that energy. Finally collapsing the karmic timeline. Yeah, that's what it's saying. You're releasing, you're healing the karmic. You're releasing and healing. Just ego death and this is what they're saying. Your final block is retribution. Retribution. I will speak to you tomorrow. I have a another group, a small group that we do. We get together on an on live call, and I mentor, and we do meditations, and so some of you have come across my meditations on this channel. I have quite a few that I've posted here, and they've been really beneficial. And so my inspiration has been these people in my group Sunday mornings, and we have created we've been creating so much healing and love through these inspirations. So some of these creations that I've created, they've been inspired through our coaching and our teaching. Love to you too. Love to you too. Um, all right, so going back to you, Sab. Are you still here with me? Sab? Sab, are you still here? I'm doing well, being safe. I hope I'm being safe. You're looking for a soulmate reading, and so the one that you're meant to be with. So why don't you ask me this question in a different way, so we could say timeline? Do you want a time frame, Sab, of when this person may show up in your life? That would help me. This way I can get a little bit more specific in your reading. Where are you? Are you still with me? Yeah. Ask a question. Do you want a timeline? Do you what would you like? It would help me to help you. And then we're wrapping it up after Sab. All right. So I said I was going to end it after Carol. And Carol is actually a wonderful way to end this. But we'll leave you in under the radar. And we'll just do a little vibe. I can try. If so, you're asking if I can understand this question. You want to know what their professional path and mission, if possible. I'm not sure how this works, but I can try. It depends on what is being given to me to share with you. Choo, choo, choo. All right, so Sab is asking about it. All right, so just to clear something, you're asking about somebody who's not in your life yet, or do you want to have a timeline of when this person's going to be coming through? I mean, they could be connecting with somebody that's going to be 3 relationships down the line. So can can I ask you, because when we ask about our person, we may go through other relationships before we get to them. So how can we clear this up a little bit? You want to ask what's next? You want to ask a timeline? Do we want to ask you want to know their professional path and mission? I think you're looking to see what signs can you look for that it's them? Is that what you're looking for? Are they a therapist? I get they work with therapy. Um, yeah, inner like inner child work and therapy. All right. So I'll tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting I'll just tell you what I'm getting, okay? I'm getting that there is something that you were planning on just having some fun with. Oh, I just checked this out. And you are seeing that, oh, this is more serious than I thought it was. And when I thought it was so much, it's like you didn't see it coming. And it was something that innocently, it started as just having some fun. So it may be someone that, this was some flirting, innocent flirting that gets more serious. Um, the interference that may happen is whether or not you're willing to do the work, get there. And the reason is because this person is emotionally immature themselves. They've they've not yet fully developed working through their own heart. And the reason is because they have been counseling others for so long that they think their heart is open. But what's happened is they weren't able to really see themselves, and they were not able to see their own pain because they've been working through so many others. And so there has been some disappointment, and there's still some disappointment coming up for them. There is a loss that is going to happen for them yet, and this loss is going to come up when they realize that they've neglected themselves. All of this, they've been taking care of everybody else and not yet done any work for themselves. And so I'm seeing here that they feel hopeless, that love would ever be there for them. They feel love is very elusive. And so others see them as opportunities. They are, ample opportunities. So many people to be showing up for them, but they they're not looking. They don't really want to find anyone. And so this is the thing. they get very stressed out when it comes to relationships. And so when it comes to them, they they have codependency issues where they they look very avoidant attachment, and it's really has something to do with their own childhood that they haven't resolved. So I do see there is a potential of this person showing up for you, but it is going to cause a lot of stress if you are ready for that. So um that's the thing. You will have to be aware that this person needs inner child healing themselves. Have faith because divine timing is at play for you. There is something all lined about this for you. I'm getting a time frame of May. There's a time frame of May. And this person may come across as stands out in a community, seems like they got their act together, and really this person counsels others. So there's a possibility they seem very wise, they counsel others, and they know you know what's going on, but they don't they don't they project onto others to do a lot of healing because they don't want to see what's really going on inside themselves. Their question will be, why do I feel this way? And this is what is going to come up as a challenge for you. Why do I feel this way? It has nothing to do with you. And that's why it's going to be very important for you to not ever take anything personally with them, because it's really about them. And when they pull back and pull away, it has nothing to do with you. And you are going to react, and this is going to just cause more of that challenge. So you need to let them be the counselor and let them hear what they say to you, because they project their own energy. If you do Reiki or vibrational healing, use Seihiki. Seihiki. I think that is Seihiki, where higher vibrational energy. So have the divine help work with this healing, because this is a person who has a purpose to heal many others through their own pain, through their own suffering. And you will be the mirror that's going to show up for them to see their own pain. So you may be a catalyst to them. Cyril, I was gonna shut it down. I was starting to run out of steam. Happy birthday. Of course, I'm gonna do one more. I'll do one more for Cyril. I'll do one more for Cyril. Timeline. Happy birthday, Sarah. Trying to catch up to me. I'm 57, being born in 68. So can you catch up? Can you catch up to me? All right. Okay, and everybody, I'm going to ask you all just to make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. Make sure you put the notification bell on so you can be able to come and join me the next time I'm on, especially when we're tapping in and doing this. This is so much fun. I'm so glad that you guys joined me. This is so much fun. We got to do this more. It's not going to ever be Sunday mornings because I already have my little group that I do this with. Ah, thank you. You know what? I don't even have makeup on. Look at this. Lipstick. I wear my lipstick, but this is, I'm a medical esthetician and I don't even do the services on myself, but we created some wonderful skincare. And so, you know, anybody who's interested in my skincare, I can certainly, I'll tell you, it's very affordable. And I'll ship it out to anyone online. All right. Cyril, this is for you. Cyril, you're looking for your person. You feel like, okay. So you're looking for somebody who's going to have it all. You know, you don't want just somebody who's hot, somebody who's attractive, somebody who's going to connect with you spiritually. No, you want it all. You're like, I want the whole darn enchilada. And I know this is what I'm manifesting. And so you're like, I want it all. I want the money. I want the looks. I want the great sex. I want it all. And the only thing that is being blocking this connection is your ego. All right. Carol just had a reading. It'd be nice for you to go back and see her reading because Carol has evolved quite a lot in her journey. Thank you, Jerry. She has really evolved quite a lot in her journey, and I'm getting that energy for you too. All right. So there has been a great deal of evolvement going on with you, and your ego is what is blocked or interfering with this. Now, I'm seeing in the past, you did not think your wish would come through. You did not think that you're going to get your wish granted. And so in your mind, you said, I'm never going to get a commitment. In your mind, you said, this is never going to end up being something fulfilling. And what it was is in your subconscious, what you have been working out energetically was some childhood memories. There has been some subconscious programming that has been interfering that you've been healing. Now, I am seeing something's going to shift, and when it happens very soon, it is going to happen very fast. I am seeing you are very divinely protected, and you are really guided and protected here. And others think that you're just a challenge, that it's really hard for you to be approached. You're not feeling approachable, but that's divine protecting you so that you're not being distracted by anyone else. You see, you're concerned of anybody taking advantage of your energy. You feel that it's sacred and it's only to be shared with those who are able. Yes, yeah, it's coming up. You're healing that. You're healing that. So you are in a state of victim mentality because of that. And so right now you are still in an energy of recuperation. You're still not feeling ready yet. And you feel that your person that you're trying to manifest is not going to come. So your own ego is what's blocking you. Your own limited beliefs. You need to reprogram your limited beliefs. I'm getting a period of 3 months from now. 3 months from now. And in that timeline, you're resisting, but in that 3 months time, you can do it. You just need to reprogram your limited beliefs and you will have it happen 3 months from now. See. Yeah. Cut the cord. So they're telling you to do the we were talking about that meditation here. Carol mentions it earlier. The name. I'm looking for the name of the meditation. Soul retrieval meditation. It's the soul retrieval meditation that I've posted just recently. You'll see it. If you go and do that repeatedly for a while and allow the energy to it, and that's what it does. It does inner child healing. It brings you back to your person. I think I should even. Seems like these energies have been intense. It's been Venus retrograde, you got Mercury retrograde, you've got the eclipse. It's a lot of releasing old stuff that is in the way. It's a lot of karmic releasing. It's really a transformative time. And so I'm getting 3 months for you. And 3 months is a timeline I'm getting for a lot of twin flames, by the way. So we've got April, May, June. Yeah, I know it's coming up with that. Right now, it's a lot of releasing coming up for you. So I hope that helps. Let me see. Look, I'm getting a lot of unhealthy habits. A lot of unhealthy habits that needed to go. All right, everybody. I'm going to leave you with all of that. So if you have not yet, the likes, I'm not really adding those up. And but you subscribing, you coming and joining me, you hanging out with me, you going back and watching these videos, you sharing these videos with anybody who needs to hear these. Anybody who needs to come and see me, bring them along. Let me see. I think we should try to do this every Saturday morning together. Around the same time. I'm going to jump on about 7:30, 8 o'clock every Saturday morning. And I do have a client that comes in every now and then at 9. Yeah, yeah. It says you have some unhealthy, it was coming up, unhealthy habits. Oh, yeah. Well, Cyril, put yourself first. You need to believe that you're not only here to enjoy, but you're here to heal others and to share with others and to spread your vibe. So I look forward to all of you joining me again. And remember, your person is feeling this retrograde too. Your person is feeling this eclipse, and this person is going through a lot. And your person is affected by this Mercury Venus retrograde just as well as you. And so they reach out? Well, maybe. Maybe they can even sense your detachment. Maybe they can even feel your hell. And I'm going to tell you, if you go to reach out to them, do it with compassion, do it with love, and don't expect any form of expectation that they're going to share anything with you, because they need love just as well as you. So enjoy, and thank you for joining me today. Love you all.